Hey guys, Ben V here. This is one trick to end unconscious tension in your head, shoulders, and neck forever. I used to walk around like a statue, tense, anxious, angry, in a lot of pain. I didn't know what was going on. Everyone gave me different advice. You just need a massage, you gotta relax, go for a run. I spent years trying different things to try to fix this. Drugs, exercise, stretching, meditation, trying to feel things, trying to sit there and pleasantly be aware of certain sensations in the body, to allow them, to be with them, to be present. I tried to consciously and repeatedly relax this tension over and over. Nothing worked. One day I remember getting really angry about something. I think I was working from home. My boss probably sent me an email or something. And I got really angry. And then I remember just becoming aware of how the anger was expressed in the body. I mean, I wasn't yelling or anything. I wasn't screaming out. I just remember the tension, the energy that was flowing through my body. And I could feel the areas that had always been tense that I was so confused about. I never understood why I had this tension. And I was so confused about why it was there, and then suddenly I was angry, and I just noticed that it was these same areas that were tense when I was angry. And then it dawned on me that animals do this too. If you look at the way a dog gets angry, or a better word for it is vicious, their mouth is tense, their jaw is tense, their teeth are flared, there's tension through their back, their legs. They make themselves look bigger through energy, through the muscles. Same with cats, the way that they hunch their backs and make themselves look bigger, everything stands on end. This is exactly what a human does as well. We are animals still. We have emotions. We have to express these emotions. So when I realized that, I started to try to get as angry as humanly possible. I wasn't hitting anything, and I wasn't yelling out really loudly, although you could, and there have been times when I have, but it's not necessary. I would just tense my whole body up when I would get angry. I would tense through my head, my skull, my neck, my jaw, my teeth would be flaring, I would be growling, and I would be kind of like a dog, right? Growling, and sometimes I'd be drooling a bit. Tension through my neck and shoulders and body, and my fists would be clenched, and there would just be this rush of energy through my body. And I would say whatever comes to my mind. Maybe I'd swear at the person, maybe I'd make threats. You know, this is when I'm on my own though. I'm not doing it with someone there. But I would say whatever comes up, and I would just feel it and feel it and feel it, and just let it go through my body as much as possible. This was very scary to start off with. It can feel scary because you think you're crazy, right? People don't really express this much anger, this level of anger. And I found that it wasn't just anger, there were other things too that came up. Sometimes I would grieve, sometimes there'd be panic, anxiety, shame, things like that. It would just open up to different things. The thing with anger is that it's one of the main emotions that our family and society in general try to push us to repress, because they themselves have repressed anger. Because when you have repressed anger, other people's anger makes you feel very uncomfortable. Anger can seem very dangerous and out of control, and we're scared that people will lose control and get violent and hurt people and or hurt themselves or whatever. So we really try to prevent anger being expressed. Today's workplaces are very much like that. They do not like anger. So ever since we're very young, even so young that we're not even aware of it, that our parents would push us to stop being angry. If you see little kids get angry, you can see how much they're just crazy anger just roaring out of them. And this is our animal nature. This is what we're designed to do, to protect ourselves. Animals protect their physical form. Humans do it too, but we also protect our emotional form. If our boundaries are being affected, or if someone's saying something that we don't like, or it's a very emotional process with anger for us. We protect our sensitivity inside through this anger. It's natural, it's healthy, it's normal, but we push it down. We learn to tell ourselves things like, it's bad to get angry, or I can't show them that I care that much. We actually put status on not being angry. He never gets angry. It's amazing. Don't you ever get angry? I will never show my wife that I'm angry or whatever, even though we are deep down. Our bodies express our emotions physically. And if it's not fully expressed, it's held there. It's solidified. And eventually it's just solidified there for so long that we don't even know what it is, which is exactly what this tension is. Anger that has sat there for so long, has not been expressed fully, that we've forgotten that it's there. Well, not that it's not there, we've just forgotten what it is. It just sits there as tension in our shoulders, in our neck, and our head. For me, it's even in my arms and my wrists and my fingers and my hands. They can be unconsciously tense sometimes. Even my butt I can hold tense sometimes unconsciously. It's all anger. The only way out is through. There is no other choice. There is only one way to fix this forever and for good, which is to feel it. Keep feeling in the way that I said. Really let it rip. Each day you get better and better. But this will take months, even years. But for me, after a few months of this daily, I started to notice that my shoulders were just relaxing comfortably on their own. That my hands weren't squeezing everything all the time. That my head wasn't as tense. Things were more relaxed. I had more empathy. I was more peaceful. And it never really came back. I do have it still. I'm not perfect, obviously. There is tension still there, but it's much, much, much better. When anger comes up, and I don't do this in public because it can look extremely crazy, but as soon as anger comes up, I excuse myself to the bathroom and just feel myself through it. If I'm at home and something comes up, same thing. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And each time it flows through, and I have this experience of more peace immediately after. It is very beautiful. Things will get worse before they get better. You'll become so aware of your anger. And when you get good at it, you will become very uncomfortable if you can't release it. This is decades of repression. Don't expect to fix it straight away, and don't expect it to be easy. But this will fix it at its core. Underneath all this is who you truly are, a loving entity.